It's Scarlight here, and welcome to another overall performance on our Mnon Fire type team, the Diamond Breakers. This team has been so fun to use all week. So many back and forth games. The team really pushed pressure on the opponent, which I really like, and honestly performed quite well considering. And before we get into it, just to let you know that the poll has finished. Fire type did win, so we're going to have a Mnon Fire type team next. And we'll make a new poll straight after this video for next week's, which is between Fairy, Flying, Ghost, and Grass. So if you want to vote for next week's team, please vote in the poll, and hopefully your team wins. And without further ado, let's get on with the KOs. So first up, we have Ellie with 12 KOs. Doesn't seem that great. Didn't expect Ellie to become this low at the start, especially when we had the bulk up set, but changing it to a more defensive set really helped out. Could take so many hits, really powerful to see. Just a really reliable member, we can switch into plenty earthquakes and hit the ground types back with an ice spinner, set up stealth rocks for the late game. Just nice earthquake utility for our own. Just a great mon all around. And even though I had 12 KOs, it really did have a massive impact in the team. Next up here, I was a bit surprised to see this low, is Zero with 15 KOs. I think the main reason for this is because Zero is one of them ones where it really wants more than 4 moves. Because you got like Moonblast side shot, but you also want Shadow Ball for Goldango. I remember changing side shot to Shadow Ball for a bit, and regretted it soon after and changed it back. But the main thing with Zero, what really helped with the team, was Zero's speed here. Easy revenge killer. Even I expected Zero to sweep a lot more, but it's just a nice revenge killer, and just having it out, getting some damage in, was really helpful to have, even if Zero didn't quite get the KOs I expected. And next up, with only one more, we have Kakashi with 16 KOs. So we went from a physical set to a special set, and the special set on Kakashi really worked well. Wish I had that day one, because the combination of having 5 physical attackers when Scald's in the meta, when Will Whisper's in the meta, really just cripples the team down and really chokes the team. So having another special attacker really helped with that, and Kakashi really filled that role really well. Also just taking Moonblast consistently and getting KOs on Fairy types was really nice to see. And yeah, was very surprised with Kakashi. I thought Kakashi was going to be the one to have the least KOs, but it sat nice in the middle in the pack. Next up we have Goku with 24 KOs, and the Goku's such an amazing one. Really surprised how bulky Goku is. Can take any fairy type move and just KO them right back. Massive threat away from the team, which is crucial. Goku really performed really well. It was the MVP at the end of the first day, and really holded the title, honestly. Even with we having like 24 KOs, not MVP anymore, still really useful to see. And honestly, I recommend anyone trying out Goku. And next up we have here is Scar with 26 KOs. Now Scar was so good at being a mon very late game, and if your opponents only had physical attackers left, the combination of Iron Defense and Body Press was so crucial to see. Honestly, amazing Pokemon all around. The speed here is really insane, and yeah, can sweep a lot of teams, especially late game. I'm not surprised to see it up here as well, and was the second MVP of day 2. And now let's get to the MVP himself. No introduction needed. It's Yo-Yo with 84 KOs. Took a bit of a while to Yo-Yo to really get in there. But wow, it's just amazing to honestly see. Again, if you let Yo-Yo just get one KO with an Aqua Step, it could just be GG from there. That's how powerful Yo-Yo is. I'm honestly surprised it's not in OU. I believe it's either UU or UUBL, but I think it should be OU, to be honest. It's so powerful, it can get so out of control so quickly, and I expected Yo-Yo to be up here. Again, I just didn't expect it to be number 1. I thought that would either be Scar or Zero in this top spot, but really happy to see Yo-Yo up here, and really fantastic mom. Before we get to the overall KOs, let's talk about the performance. So, Diamond Breakers overall games, we had 38 games with 20 wins and 18 losses, which really shows how close they were. We had days where we were even on losses and wins, we were 2 behind losses and wins, we're 2 ahead losses and wins. It really just shows how close the team was, and it really shows with the winning percentage as well being 52.63. The battle can either go either way with this team. You can either set up at the right moment and completely dominate, or you can lose game because they have certain ones that really counter the strategy, especially when we include unaware mons, which is, I say, is the main weakness of the team, is unaware mons. And I realised a bit too late, it was the end of day 5, and then I noticed about Halucha having Mold Breaker. So if I was to remake this team, I would actually replace Scar with Halucha, because it offers the Mold Breaker. We have substitutes in case we get Ice Storm type teams, with the combination like Sword Dance and maybe Citrus Belly with Acrobatics and Close Combat. Honestly, that can probably sweep most store teams, especially with the combination of Mold Breaker again. Hopefully you get more Mold Breaker fight type Pokemon in the future, but that will be the number 1 change I would make to this team, because unaware ones just really shut this team down. And let's get on to the overall KOs, being 127, which definitely not as powerful as last week's, which was 170, but it's going to be very hard to beat the Ball Breakers. Very hard. I mean, having 2 months with 48 KOs, it's going to be very hard to break that. But still, I think the team performed really well. Again, so many pressure Pokemon we have here, such as Zero, Scar, Yo-Yo, the combination of them 3 alone, and yeah, it really makes for a good recipe for the nice pressure opponents, for the nice late game sweep. Even Goku can late sweep bulk up, which we did a couple of times. But yeah, that's going to be the video. Let me know who your favourite member was. Let me know which member surprised you the most. And with all that said, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day.